to an incredible level of speed, and the competition's as hot as the 1,500 horsepower streetcars driven by stars like Tony Christian. Tony made a monumental comeback after his victory over cancer, taking the first race at Moroso in his 57 Bel Air, before later debuting a fearsome Firebird and winning at Huntsville. Meanwhile, some bad news outlaws were stealing the show with their anything-goes class of getaway cars.
What we do is DOT tires 3,000 pounds, and you better brought enough.
Got that right, Bruce. Well, coming up, we'll head to the Rock as our Hot Rod Holiday Special continues.
Yeah, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and health. I want everybody to be healthy.
Call for your free Edelbrock catalog and eliminate the guesswork with a total power package. Aluminum cylinder heads, camshaft kits and valve train, high-flow fuel pumps, aluminum water pumps, performance intake manifolds, valve covers, Performer Series carburetors, exhaust systems and mufflers, air cleaners, and more.
Edelbrock has delivered proven performance for over 60 years. It's your guarantee, or I wouldn't put my name on it.
Mud holes, dirt roads. Most people wouldn't think of driving through stuff like that. But then that's the beauty of Subaru all-wheel drive. It automatically transfers power from the wheels that slip to the wheels that grip, which means it does the thinking for you.
Sorry, mate. Guess I wasn't thinking.
Subaru, the beauty of all-wheel drive.
Hold it, Harry. You know you can't use Duraloop fuel treatment in your Indy car. It's an unfair advantage.
I'm not allowed to use this product in my Indy car, but in my road car, I want to do a Duraloop Advantage.
Duraloop is scientifically formulated to clean, condition, and protect your fuel system for a smoother running engine with more power and less harmful emissions. Duraloop fuel treatment, tomorrow's technology today.
To prove the power of interstate batteries, today I'm racing a family cruiser with my family and a couple of close friends. Currently, we're running third. Make that second, and the battery's doing just fine. Joe and Norm are catching a few rays. Junior's enjoying a race of his own. And looky there, my wife's getting a full makeover. Heck, we got us a regular family outing here.
Interstate, the official battery of the family car.
Flip.
Hot Rod TV is brought to you by Edelbrock, the most powerful name in performance, and by Trident, for the edge you haven't had before.
Welcome back to our holiday feast of fastest streetcar racing. Right now, let's head to Rockingham and race number 3, where winning was everything, but being the first to go 200 was a close second.
Would it be Pat Musi, who ran over 200 twice in Friday's practice runs?
Yeah, we went 203.20 and 203.50 twice. We're pretty happy with it. It was really motoring down the other end.
What about points leader Tony Christian in his new red Firebird?
You know, it'll be done this weekend for sure. I went 201 out here last year in my old Camaro at this weight, and I think this car is 2 or 3 miles an hour slicker, so we'll have to see.
I don't know if it can go 200 or not, but Bob Reiger's bird is sure a quick one. He gave me this front seat demonstration before time trials. Wow. Well, keep your eyes on this red goat, friends, as Randy Adler's 65 Outlaw Street GTO goes 200 even to achieve a big first in the Hot Rod Fastest Streetcar Series.
A lot of work, a lot of time. I'm just really happy we did it first.
Then running next to his old rival Christian during the second qualifying round, Musi drops the hammer and hits 204.73 to become the first pro streeter to break the barrier.
I'm glad to be the first one. The pressure's off now. I mean, everybody's been near it, and, you know, everybody remembers the first one. They don't remember the second one, you know, so we're happy.
And how does Pat's old foe feel about it?
Musi didn't run 200 miles an hour. If he'd take that thing off the front of his license plate, he'd find out he didn't. That's tripping the clock.
Tony's contention tripped a verbal battle that shows just how hot the competition is between these two guys.
You ain't no racer. Racers don't fly. Get with your run. I'm going to beat you into the ground this year. So get ready.
Well, Sunday morning, there's no time to fret over speed records. ETs are all that matter now, along with survival in the 3 rounds of eliminations leading to the finals. Despite backing his 200-plus mile-an-hour record, Musi went down against Mike Moran, who posted a 709 ET running a brand-new fuel-injected motor.
We just made what we thought was a better engine for this class, and I'm just real shocked that it come out here and run that quick, that fast. You know, it should have took longer to come around, but, you know, I'm real happy and pleased that it has come around this fast.
He come out of nowhere. I mean, all these guys are capable of a good run. That's what I've said all along. We got to go home and do our homework.
Well, Mike's moment of triumph was brief as Christian took him down in the semifinals going 200 miles an hour with a 710. So after the dust had settled, it was Christian going for his 3rd win in 3 races against Danny Scott in his 66 Chevelle.
Actually, I can't wait. It's been a long time coming. We want to get Tony here, and hopefully we got enough power here to get by him.
So after Rod Savory beat Adler for top outlaw honors, it was Tony, the quarter-mile Tiger, who nailed a 712, going 200 again to remain the season's undefeated king of Pro Street.
I'm happy. We did good. We got the car pretty well straightened out. People are telling me they're coming after me. Come on. Because I'm sitting here. I'm ready. If you want to come on, let's go.
Now, before we break, I want to tell you that we dedicate this show to the memory of a well-respected competitor in the fastest streetcar series. A man who lost his life pursuing the sport that he loved so passionately. Craig McCallum is missed by his family in North Carolina and by his family of fellow racers.
If working on cars and trucks is your calling, you should call this number now. Wyoming Tech, where a few months of specialized training prepares you for the career of a lifetime. Wyoming Tech has the experienced faculty and state-of-the-art equipment you need to build skills in automotive tech, diesel technology, collision and refinishing, even street rod building and auto customizing. Call now for your free information kit from Wyoming Tech and turn your passion into a profession.
Break through to the new world of Mach 3 from Gillette. The first triple blade shaving system. 3 blades specially positioned to shave progressively closer. You take 1 stroke, it takes 3. So you don't have to shave the same area over and over, which means less irritation. 3 blades, fewer strokes, less irritation. Mach 3 from Gillette.
Really fast. Then learn from the pros at Hot Rod U. Hot Rod U offers specialty training for high-performance automotive technicians. Brought to you by the one and only Hot Rod Magazine. Call 1-800-884-4262 to enroll in Hot Rod U. Only available at Universal Technical Institute.
Bobby and Miss Ellie. One big happy you and family. Well, until Bobby brings Pam to South Fork and J.R. gets shot, and Miss Ellie gets kidnapped, and Jock and J.R. get shot, then Pam starts dreaming, and then Bobby gets shot, and then there's a great big explosion, and J.R. gets shot again, and the whole thing goes straight to... The Dallas It's Not Such a Wonderful Life Marathon, New Year's Day on TNN.
Hot Rod TV is brought to you by Wyoming Tech, training tomorrow's technicians today. By Husky, the toughest name in tools. Available only at the Home Depot. and by the Mr. Gasket Company, America's leading supplier of performance parts.
Welcome back. Midway through the season, the Fastest Streetcar Series took us to Maple Grove. And up there where the tall corn grows, we found a harvest of horsepower and a Pro Street newcomer in the winner's circle. As they say, if you build it, they will come. And they did here at Maple Grove. Hi, welcome back. Oh, we're not talking about America's favorite pastime. It's our favorite fast time. Well, Tony Christian and his Firebird have the Pro Street crown pretty well wrapped up, but there's still a hot battle for second place and to see who's going to be the baddest outlaw of the year.
It looks like we got second place. All we got to do is play it straight and you go to the final round each time, and we'll be in good shape. It's ours. I'm not going to let go.
Full-blown Fastest Streetcar competition as the NMCA Series rips into the back half of the points race. Randy Adler and his blown alcohol GTO has a slim lead among the outlaw pack, with Rod Saybury's all-motor vet close to the goat's tail and top qualifier for the weekend. Of course, don't count out Bruce Kimmen, who's powered his Camaro to the number 2 qualifying spot.
We're number 2 right now at a 7:13, but I think we can step up the program some.
This Camaro, driven by Steve Kirk, grabs the top Pro Street ET of 7:07. But that Musi's a mere 100th of a second away. Now trailing in the 3rd Pro Street spot, the champion himself, Tony Christian.
What's that circle track guy's name that wins all the time? Gordon, Jeff or something, Gordon. He doesn't care where he qualifies. You see, I can come out of number 5th spot and win. So just hang on. All you guys go out there, blow up your stuff. I'm just sitting back, wait till tomorrow.
Showdown, Pat Musi powers his way into the 6s, easily taking a first-round win. Later in round 3, he took on his old rival, Tony, crossing the field 300ths of a second faster to finally earn a spot in the final.
It's been a while. We've had some rough luck, Joe. You know, it's hopefully we can win the race. Beating Tony was pretty good, but we need to win this thing.
Meanwhile, it's Reiger's reaction time that sends Kurt to the pit, despite running 100th behind.
I hit my chest pulling off my finger off that button and actually got a good light. I got a 457, and we went down there and pulled by a couple inches. It was so close, we got down the line, I had to ask who won because it was that close.
In Outlaw, Saybury fought his way to the finals here, beating Ross Stoff, while Kimmen was spinning Adler's goat, setting up a finals between the two friends with totally different setups. Bruce with his alcohol juice and a blower.
We're going to tune her up, baby.
Yes! Rod running his naturally fed 53 fat.
We ran him 2 races ago at Juliet, and we won just by a smidgen, and he owes us one, we know that. But that last run there, we were within 100th of each other, so that would be a heck of a run for the crowd.
And it would have been, but something broke during Saybury's burnout. So Kimmen makes a solo pass to take his 3rd season victory.
Yeah, baby. We ain't done yet.
And now the big Pro Street clash. You see the embattled NMCA champion of last year versus Reiger, the newcomer and number 2 points racer. And again, it's Reiger's reaction time that makes the difference, giving him the win here at Maple Grove.
We got a good hole shot, and that was it. Everything was running good. Air dropped just a little bit. Yeah!
Well, next stop, Memphis, for the world's baddest and fastest street machines to battle once again. Meanwhile, we'll be right back.
I just want to wish my kids, I got 3 daughters, wish them a Merry Christmas, and I hope they're watching.
Call now for your free Summit catalog with killer prices on thousands of the world's best performance parts. If you need it, Summit's got it at the right price. Go fast and save. Call 1-800-433-4589.
the toughest name in tools. Guaranteed forever. Available at the Home Depot.
Even at 475 degrees, nothing outperforms Mobile One. Mobile One 0W30. Superior protection when you start your car.
Marty's here. Okay, let's see a fuel injector for a Ford Probe.
Multiport?
It's too easy. How about a gasket for a Yugo?
With sealer?
EGR valve for 74 Gremlin.
See you tomorrow, Marty.
Now, at Pep Boys, get a free toolbox with a purchase of over $50 in tools. Don't miss this great free toolbox offer.
Pep Boys.
Cars like us, people love us.
This week on NASCAR Garage, we'll go behind the scenes and under the hood to meet former champion driver and now team owner Cale Yarborough. Plus, learn how teams tune the steering for maximum performance and a whole lot more. It's an insider's look at the people, the machines, and the tracks that make NASCAR racing the greatest sport in America.
NASCAR Garage, this weekend on the leader for motorsports coverage, TNN Motorsports.
On January 15th, a piece of Americana returns to television. TNN kicks Friday nights into warp speed with roller derby for the new millennium. A new dimension in adrenaline-fueled sports excitement. It's outrageous, in-your-face competition on inline skates. Get ready for Roller Jam. Check out the hottest new place for action on TV. Starting January 15th at 8 p.m. Roller Jam. Only on TNN.
Hot Rod TV is brought to you by Moroso, celebrating 30 years of race-proven performance. And by Summit Racing Equipment, your source for high-performance parts for 30 years.
Welcome back to our Hot Rod Holiday Special. Well, here we go. Race number 11, the finals of streetcar competition in Commerce, Georgia.
It was a season that ended just like it began. Pro Street champion Tony Christian almost as fast with his lip as he was with his Linko.
They say I'm lucky. In order to be lucky, you have to be in the next round and not be broken to obtain a little luck. Most of these people sit there and break their equipment and can't receive any luck. So I think that's what luck is all about.
Meanwhile, Mike Moran, with a more go-for-broke attitude, grabbed the number one qualifying spot with a 693 at 204 miles an hour.
Come out here with the attitude that we'll run our best number first pass, and if we hurt something, well, we got all day to fix it because we ran the best we could in qualifying. And it so happens we did do that, and we ended up being number one qualifier, and we didn't hurt anything on the motor.
In the Outlaw class, Rod Saybury proved a powerful point this year. With his all-motor car and enough weight break, you don't need add-ons to pile up the points.
We've got it locked up, so it looks like we're going to have a big number one on this for next year. We got the World Championship, but I tell you, you've been with us all summer. It's been up and down year for everybody, not just us, but everybody.
Yeah, just ask Randy Adler, who led the Outlaw pack at times with his GTO. He was top qualifier for the weekend until chief rival Bruce Kimmen killed the light and rocketed to a record-breaking 697 at 204 miles an hour.
Well, we came in qualified number one. Unfortunately, Bruce just took that away from me with that 697. We're still looking pretty good on the ladder. We've got a lot to step up. We're trying to save a motor for next weekend's race in Orlando. But if we got to blow one up to beat them, we're going to do it.
We're in third place, about 23 points out of first, so if we have a good weekend, who knows, man? Let God separate the bad guys from the good guys.
When the rain finally ended Sunday morning, the track and the racers were ready for the year-end showdown. And after 3 rounds, it was down to Tony Christian and Mike Moran, set to do battle for the second event in a row. Now in Outlaw, it was going to be Adler facing Bruce Kimmen in a match that would determine who carried away the runner-up honors in the points race. And Bruce wins taking the number 2 spot, along with the prize money all the way back to Michigan.
Oh, man, on the top of the world, baby. We did it all. We beat Rod. We beat Adler. We set both ends of the world record. We got the fastest car on the planet.
Now approaching, where both the champ and Moran get 460 lights, but Tony breaks the beam with a 696 over Mike 702, closing the season on top of the heap for an amazing 3rd straight year.
I'm glad it's over with. These guys are coming on harder than ever now.
So here they are, the winners in each class of the 1998 World's Fastest Streetcar Series, who will take home a share of the Mr. Gasket $200,000 points fund.
Merry Christmas, everybody, from the bottom of Heads Up Racing. Thank you, Mom.
Every time you turn a page of Hot Rod, you'll feel the rumble of 400 horses at your feet. You'll smell the nitro burning. You'll see some of the sweetest rides ever and experience the power of the best articles ever written. Call this 800 number right now and we'll send you a free issue. Free issue when you subscribe to 1 year of the hottest, most exciting hot rod magazine anywhere. You'll find everything there is to know about hot rodding. Call right now and order 1 year of Hot Rod and reserve your free issue. Then strap yourself in for the ride of your life. Hot Rod. Call now.
To prove the power of interstate batteries, today I'm racing a family cruiser with my family and a couple of close friends. Currently, we're running 3rd. Make that 2nd, and the battery's doing just fine. Joe and Norm are catching a few rays. Junior's enjoying a race of his own, and looky there, my wife's getting a full makeover. Heck, we got us a regular family outing here.
Interstate, the official battery of the family car.
Walk over there and I'll take a picture.
The incredible power of Duracell Ultra.
Oh, it's lovely, Julian. That's lovely. Wait a minute. By the statue.
Cameras get faster flashes, up to 100 more pictures.
That's it. Lovely.
Duracell Ultra, with a concentrated power force to give more life to your high-tech devices.
Yes. Work it.
Duracell Ultra, more power, more life.
Everybody wants first place, but there's only one guy in first place. We got 2nd, and very proud of what we did.
Everybody's running good. They're all beating on my back door. I win races more than they do. I'm a little bit more consistent. But at any time, any one of these guys can just step up and beat me.
It's been one of those years where it's been a lot of problems, but, you know, now it's starting to all come together. That's good.
For the most part, we're all scraping out a living and trying to go fast as we can. Show off for the fans.
Welcome back. Streetcar racing was one reason our show was great in 98. But if you want to see what's fine in 99, well...
Merry... Oh, wait a second. That was yesterday, wasn't it?
Right, Santa.
But I tell you, you've been a good boy all year. Not quite as good as your partner, though. But here's a little something that I brought for both of you.
Oh, thanks, Santa. You see, folks, we've had a great 2-year ride as Hot Rod TV, but starting next weekend in 99, we become Horsepower TV with the hottest how-tos, the coolest tech tips, and most exciting events ever. And, of course, there's Chuck and me.
That Chuck, he does all the work. Now, here's a little peek at something the boys are going to bring you in January.
It's perhaps the most powerful bolt-on in hot rodding today. A one-stage nitrous kit we'll install on our Project Pony, and we'll take it to the track for the ultimate payoff. We'll use an old 39 Buick chassis to show you how to bring a street rod into the 90s with a new front end kit. Plus, we'll take you to Orlando for the world's ultimate streetcar shootout, the Real World Street National.
Run what you brung and hope you brought enough, you know. Fastest car wins.
We'll kick off our crate motor build-up on Project Blue Thunder with a 502 cube engine that makes 502 horses. We'll head to West Palm Beach for a Ford Lover's Paradise, where the Blue Oval boys do battle on the strip. Plus, we got a cool tip on how to use weather stripping to make your hot rod a real showstopper. We'll pack some power into Chuck's wagon with a new supercharger, then put her on the chassis dyno to discover how many extra horses this grocery getter gets. We'll show you the inside story on intakes and help you find the manifold for your machine. Plus, we'll take you to the annual Super Bowl for high-powered Harleys on the fast quarter-mile track in Kentucky.
We like fast.
We'll drop our 502 big block into Project Blue Thunder, plus install a high-performance tranny, headers, and exhaust. We'll get some pinstriping tips from a pro as he puts the paint to our 32 Roadster. Plus, we'll take you to the track and follow some drag racing stars of tomorrow as they pursue their own passion for power and speed.
Felt kind of scary. Felt good.
Now, Chuck and I will be on at a new time starting next weekend. That's 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, 2 p.m. on Sunday. Meanwhile, Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. And remember, high-performance fun is what this show's all about.
Thank you, Santa. You look familiar. Have you been here before?
Oh, no. I've been up at the drag races at the North Pole, reindeer drags, you know.
Oh, yeah? How'd you do?
Well, I made it to the final, and, well, they disqualified me.
Why?
Well, they mistook Rudolph's red nose for a red light, and there I was out of it.
Oh, disappointing.
Burst in, and you guys follow. She doesn't, we not